Welcome back everyone to the Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about investing and trading stocks, bonds, and crypto assets around the world. If you don't know about me, I have been in Tesla stock since 150 April bottom. I just tried FSD V12. Tesla stock is ready. The next generation Model 2, a low-cost vehicle, is coming with robotaxi network built in. I recently did a buy shares at around 140s before the earnings, so I bought more Tesla shares on Tuesday morning. Yes, I am still holding my shares. A breakneck rally in Tesla shares on Friday's supercharged Tesla market value back over the coveted $1 trillion mark. In this video, I will explain why that happened and how high this moonshot will take us in the near term. If you haven't experienced a short squeeze before, Tesla stock just gives you that sugar rush of short squeeze pop. Because let's not forget who is shorting the Tesla stock. The co-founder of Microsoft. What's different from Microsoft with Tesla is that spirit of innovation is alive and well in the culture of Tesla. In fact, the chapter story of Tesla is yet to begin. Tesla surged on Friday, capping a huge week for the EV maker as the stock hit its highest close in over 2 years. Optimism over CEO Elon Musk's relationship with President-elect Donald Trump has sent investors into a frenzy, with Tesla's market cap now topping $1 trillion. As investors bet that Donald Trump's return to the White House can be a positive force for Elon Musk's company. Elon Musk, Tesla's CEO, has been a key ally for Trump throughout his campaign, pouring at least $130 million into a pro-Trump campaign effort.
We have a new star. A star is born, Elon.
To be fair, stocks overall have been hitting records, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average crossing 44,000 for the first time and S&P 500 eclipsing 6,000, but the monster move in Tesla has been one for the record books, with the stock up a whopping 29% in just 5 days. Tesla stock rose 8.2% on Friday to 321.22, hitting a high of 328.70 as the company achieved $1 trillion valuation for the first time in over 2 years, taking their gains this year to 29% and Tesla's market value to about $1.03 trillion. Only Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, and Meta are worth more, meaning the original Magnificent Seven has reformed. The last time Tesla shares traded above that level was in April 2022. Tesla's stock price has been on a roller coaster ride in 2024. It was down 43% for the year on April 22nd, but it has been on a tear since then. The rally picked up steam in late October, with the shares rising 18% from October 23 close when Tesla reported a better than expected quarterly profit and gave solid guidance through Election Day. And now the stock has got another 28% bump after Trump's victory due to Musk's all-in support for the Republican candidate. Massive moves both upward and downward are not new for Tesla, though recently the stock has been moving higher after early 2024 weakness. Better Q3 earnings and deliveries and the promise of Tesla's robotaxi cybercab testing in earnest next year have fueled optimism even before this week's Trump-inspired stock rally. Trump has said previously he may cut the federal $7,500 electric vehicle tax credit. Those credits have helped to drive sales of Tesla vehicles historically. In its most recent earnings update, Tesla reported revenue of $25.18 billion and net income of $2.17 billion in the third quarter. CEO Musk said on the earnings call that his best guess was that vehicle growth would reach 20% to 30% next year due to lower cost vehicles and the advent of autonomy. While Musk is in charge of companies like SpaceX, which includes Starlink and X, formerly Twitter, Tesla investors have the most to gain from Musk's ties to Trump. Threats of rolling back EV tax credits by a Trump White House and GOP-led Congress were thought of as headwinds to the Tesla volume growth story. Wall Street and investors are looking past the thorny issue. For now, Tesla has the scale and scope that is unmatched in the EV industry, and this dynamic could give Musk and Tesla a clear competitive advantage in a non-EV subsidy environment. Coupled by likely higher China tariffs that would continue to push away cheaper Chinese EV players, BYD, NIO, etc., from flooding the US market over the coming years. We believe a Trump win could add $40 to $50 per share to Tesla stock. The company could exceed $1 trillion in market cap if autonomous FSD is accelerated starting in 2025. Beyond Tesla, because of Musk's support of his candidacy, Trump has even promised Musk a position in his administration, suggesting Musk could head a commission to boost government efficiency. It is because of that closeness to Trump, trade policy, and even environmental and manufacturing initiatives that Musk may have a hand in that investors are keen to bet on Tesla. For Musk and Tesla investors, the Mercurial CEO's big bet on Trump is paying off massive dividends. Tesla has been promising and developing driverless vehicle technology for more than a decade. Its key U.S. competitor, Alphabet-owned Waymo, has pulled ahead and is already operating commercial robotaxi services in several major cities, but Elon actually responds to this statement with this: "I think we've made very clear that the future is autonomous. All the vehicles that Tesla made, all the 7 million vehicles, vast majority are capable of autonomy. And we're currently making on an order of 35,000 autonomous vehicles a week. Compare that to, say, Waymo's entire fleet is they've had less than 1,000 cars. Tesla makes 35,000 a week." On the third quarter call, Musk said he would use this sway with Trump Vance administration to establish a federal approval process for autonomous vehicles. Currently, approvals happen at the state level, which the CEO sees as a regulatory hurdle Tesla will need to overcome once it finally offers more than partially automated driving systems. Elon also said hybrid automatic human-driven cars. It's not going to be as good as a dedicated autonomous car. So, yeah, Cybercab is just not going to have steering wheels and pads. It's only designed to optimize for autonomy. But now it'll cost on the order of roughly $25,000. So it is a $25,000 car, and you will be able to buy one exclusively if you want. The stock's sharp positive reaction is more of a reflection of Elon Musk's prominent role within the Trump campaign, and likely a reminder of Tesla as the original meme stock, with Tesla trading up alongside crypto. It's unclear whether Trump's win will mean any material gains for the EV maker, particularly in light of Trump's skepticism of electric vehicles, but that lack of clarity hasn't been enough to deter the Tesla believers. Tesla's call option volume surged to a single-day record on Friday as investors piled into bullish bets on the stock, with more than 4.7 million contracts trending. Implied volatility for calls surged at one point to the highest level above puts since early 2021 amid the buying frenzy. The benefits to Tesla of a Trump win are not as obvious at first glance. With EV policy potentially de-emphasized and possible elimination of EV purchase credits, it would be negative to Tesla's U.S. vehicle sales. But the meme stock, like move, may not be done yet. While Tesla's stock market comeback has been dramatic, the shares are still only just catching up with the broader S&P 500 this year. And prior to the Trump-fueled gains, it was the worst performer among the so-called Magnificent Seven mega tech companies. Some investors see this as a sign that the stock has room for a catch-up rally before the end of the year. Apart from that, however, it's hard to see why Tesla shares will rise much more. Some of Wall Street pros said its profits for the year are estimated to drop by 23%, making it the only Magnificent Seven company to see a decline. In addition, its attempt at becoming an artificial intelligence powerhouse, the main premise on which its massive valuation rests, is still far from certain, especially after its self-driving vehicle failed to rouse much enthusiasm following its unveiling in October. Tesla shares are trading at about 102 times forward earnings. By comparison, AI darling Nvidia, whose stock has also been on a stratospheric climb over the past 2 years. But Tesla stock has always been traded rich. Remember last time when Tesla stock reached $1 trillion for the first time? The PE was close to 1,000 times. That doesn't change the hype rally though. Look at Palantir. High could always go higher. There are always more brand new investors to pay for a rich valuation simply because they don't care and probably just buying it because the sucker just keeps going up. It is way too early to determine any material benefits for Tesla outside of hopes from the Trump win. This is just the latest example of Tesla Dream Premium playing out. I believe Tesla will go making a new high, at least to my near-term target price of $420 per share. In terms of the Tesla Roadster, Elon said Peter Thiel was lamenting how the future doesn't have flying cars. Well, we'll see, hinting that Roadster will be able to fly. Talking about a moonshot.
You, as a trader and investor, but as a trader also, understand that when you build a base like that, one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to break down, and that's what a lot of the bears have been betting on, and they've been throwing everything at it, or it's going to break out. Clearly, we believe it's going to break out. And the longer the base, you say 5 years, the longer the base, the bigger the breakout. So we're really looking forward to that.
It's a company that to us looks undervalued because people look at it as a car maker and look at current margins and earnings. But as we know, there's a lot of new initiatives, whether it's robotaxi and robots, and now of course there is a political angle that you guys well discussed, and I